Doesn't it feel great to be alive on a hump day eve or a Tuesday evening on YouTube as a diehard passionate Pioneer League baseball fan or what? Or doesn't it feel great to be alive on a hump day eve or a Tuesday evening on YouTube as a diehard passionate Boise Hawks Pioneer League baseball fan or what? Baseball fans, I am so sorry about that burping. Kind of funny. I apologize for that though. Hey, baseball fans, Ryan here. I hope you guys are all ready for a very fun episode on the channel. So without further ado, welcome back to the channel of Main Event Baseball with Ryan. Okay, in tonight's episode, we are going to talk about some Pioneer League baseball news regarding the midseason tryout. We will also have a breaking news announcement on a former Boise Hawk that is now in the big leagues, and then we will wrap up tonight's episode with the recap from Game 1 of Boise and Great Falls. Okay, I guess first thing is first, and that is the 2025 midseason Pioneer League tryout. Again, guys, I've been talking about this on the channel the past couple episodes. In 2025 midseason tryout, it will take place July 19th and 20th at Linquist Field in Ogden, Utah, the home of the 2019 Pioneer League champions, the Ogden Raptors. Again, the 2025 Pioneer League midseason tryout is July 19th and 20th from Linquist Field in Ogden, Utah, the home of the Ogden Raptors. Again, guys, right now there is about 40 spots left. There will be over 200 people trying out. Only 12 will get selected. The 12 people in this tryout that get selected will be given two options by the Pioneer League team that drafts them. Option number one is they can be given an invite to 2026 minor league camp in spring training. That is option number one. Option number two is they could be assigned to the Pioneer League team that drafts them. Again, that is the mid-season tryout. That is just a couple weeks away. It will take place July 19th and 20th from Linquist Field in Ogden, Utah. If you need any more info on the tryout, go to pioneerleague.com or go to the Ogden Raptors website, as they will have more info there, guys. And again, there are limited spots available for this. So if you guys want to know more info, go to the Ogden Raptors website or go to pioneerleaguebaseball.com. Okay, guys, now we have the breaking news. Exciting announcement regarding a former Boise Hawk who is now in the big leagues. Congratulations to 2011 Boise Hawk Javier Baez. Earlier today marked the 10-year service time in MLB for 2011 Boise Hawk Javier Baez. Javier Baez is currently on the Detroit Tigers. He was a Boise Hawk in 2011 when we were affiliated with the Cubs. Javier Baez has played for the Cubs, the Mets, and he is now a Tiger. But yes, guys, earlier today marked the 10th anniversary of Javier Baez's MLB debut. And again, guys, I do want to say this, guys. Javier Baez, 2011 Boise Hawk. He was a second baseman and a shortstop. He played every single game for the Boise Hawks in 2011 except 3. And the 3 games that he did not make the starting lineup, we would end up losing 1 out of 3. And also, guys, the Boise Hawks in 2011 made the playoffs in the Northwest League, and Javi Baez in that 2-game playoff batted a .650. But in 2011, Javi Baez played 41 games with the Boise Hawks. In 41 games, he batted a .291 with a .358 on base percentage. He actually was a guy that stole the bases a lot. He stole 11 bases in 14 attempts. That is how good Javi Baez was in the City of Trees for the Boise Hawks in 2011. And again, guys, he was only in Boise in 2011. That was the year he was signed by the Cubs. Excuse me. But yes, guys, earlier today marked 10 years in MLB baseball for 2011 Boise Hawk Javier Baez. So congratulations to 2011 Boise Hawk Javi Baez on that accomplishment. Okay, guys, now it is time to get down to 2025 Boise Hawk action. The Boise Hawks were back in action tonight, but not in Boise, Idaho. They returned to Great Falls, Montana to Voyager Stadium to play Game 1 of a 6-game series. And since it is Tuesday and it is Game 1 of a 6-game series, I guess we could call it Cameron Dayton Day at Voyager Stadium in Great Falls, Montana. Cameron Dayton, out of Round Rock, Texas, and former Seattle U pitcher, was the Game 1 starter tonight for the Boise Hawks. It did not go the way Cameron Dayton Day planned. He would only go 2 in the third innings. He would give up 9 runs. All 9 of them were earned. He would definitely leave the mound and not qualify for the win. He actually did leave the mound on the hook for the loss. The Great Falls Voyagers did damage against Cameron Dayton early in the game, and they did face Cameron Dayton the last time the Boise Hawks were out in Great Falls a couple weeks ago. But then Cash Buchum and the Boise Hawks turned it off to the bullpen, and boom! That is when the Boise Hawks pitching got right into place. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if it was good luck or better luck, but the bats came alive, guys, and the Boise Hawks would immediately give Cameron Dayton off the hook. They would regain the lead, giving Cameron Dayton a no decision. It would be the second time in a row that Cameron Dayton would start on the mound for the Boise Hawks and end up in a no decision. But guys, but also heading into tonight, the Boise Hawks were 6-0 against the Great Falls Voyagers, and they did not want to give up that tonight, and the Boise Hawks would end up scoring 15 runs. They would have 22 hits, and on a Hoop Day Eve at Voyager Stadium in Great Falls, Montana, the Boise Hawks make a comeback win, and they take Game 1 of a 6-game series, 15-8. Your final score. Right-handed pitcher Connor Ganaway was credited with the win in Game 1 against the Great Falls Voyagers. So, Boise Hawk baseball fans, I have one question for you, and that is, hey, Boise Hawks Pioneer League baseball fans, I guess I have the question, what do you say about a Boise Hawks Hoop Day Eve win tonight? Again, guys, your final score from Voyager Stadium in Game 1 of a 6-game series. The Boise Hawks make a comeback win and win 15-8. Your final score. The Boise Hawks move to 7-0 against the Great Falls Voyagers. Credited all 7 of those games this year have been at Voyager Stadium. Again, guys, the Boise Hawks move to 7-0 against the Great Falls Voyagers as they win Game 1, 15-8, your final score. And might I say, congratulations to Boise Hawk pitcher Carter Ganaway on getting the winning decision in Game 1 tonight against the Great Falls Voyagers. If you want to know when the Boise Hawks are back in the City of Trees, it would be 1 week from tonight, aka the next time it is Cameron Dayton Day. 1 week from tonight will be a historic Tuesday night at Hawks Memorial Stadium. We will talk about that later in the week, guys. But the Boise Hawks' next game at Hawks Memorial Stadium is 1 week from tonight, when they will open up a 6-game homestand against an opponent that will play for the very first time at Hawks Memorial Stadium, and we will talk about them later in the week. But yes, guys, the Boise Hawks are on the road until next Tuesday, as tonight was Game 1 of a 6-game series. Okay, guys, I'm really excited to let you guys know that we will have some very fun news regarding the future of this channel. Some of you out there watching already know that news, and if you do know that news, please do not share it, as I want to share it with everybody. But yes, guys, a couple of you are probably going to be watching this video, and I have already told you those news. So just hold that tight, as when I make the announcement, I will also be making the announcement along with the #1 team in the Pioneer League, the Boise Hawks. But we will have a very exciting announcement regarding the channel later in the week. And I am very, very excited to announce it and actually let you know whose idea on my YouTube team it was. But yeah, again, if you already know, don't comment, save it. We'll be announcing that later in the week. Well, guys, Cameron Dayton may have not gotten the win tonight at Voyagers Stadium, but it's always great to win Game 1 on the road and make it a comeback win. Again, Game 1 at Voyagers Stadium tonight between the Hawks and the Voyagers. The Boise Hawks make a comeback win and win 15-8, your final score. Okay, guys, that is all I have for you guys on this edition of Main Event Baseball with Ryan. With the Boise Hawks win tonight, they move to 7-0 against the Great Falls Voyagers. Arguably, all 7 of those wins have came at Voyagers Stadium in Great Falls, Montana. And if you all know the channel, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up and that like button. And if you are not a subscriber, I would make sure you subscribe down below, guys. It is going to be a very fun week on the channel. We are just getting started of the fun this week. But the Boise Hawks and the Great Falls Voyagers for Game 2 are back at it tomorrow night, 7:05. Your first pitch from Voyagers Stadium in Great Falls, Montana. Other than that, guys, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night or your hump day, because some of you, it is Wednesday. So if you're watching this on Wednesday, I want to say happy hump day. But other than that, I will see you guys right back here tomorrow night for Game 2 recap between the Hawks and the Great Falls Voyagers.